Hey, happy Monday, and welcome back to the next game in our Lord of the Rings progression playthrough. So, we are making our way through the uh, Dard. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day, y'all. We're making our way through progression style with the Redhorn Gate today, and so this is a quest that requires a lot of questing. So, time to get chilly. It is. Hey, Josh, how you doing? This I will say, and I'll admit that I'm not as prepared for this quest as I want to be. I wanted to do a little bit more. I have a couple of ideas for some decks that may be fun. So if we don't quite make it today, then we'll come back swinging strong. There, but we'll see. I mean, like, who knows? We may be absolutely fine, and we'll see. So it is a very heavy quest scenario. I want to say quest, but that's not what I wanted to say. It's a very heavy quest scenario. Basically, we need a lot of questing points to get through here, and there's a lot of treachery cards in this deck that are gonna make me, very they're gonna hurt the questing deck. Josh, good. I'm excited about your Spider-Man viewing. Oh my goodness, that's what I did today. I took a day off of vacation, so my wife needed to take a couple of days in January, and so we decided that this Monday would just be kind of fun, and we went and saw Spider-Man. I don't know how I waited this long to see it. It was incredible. I would absolutely recommend everyone to go see it. I cannot wait to see it again. It's going to be hitting Disney Plus, and I think about 14 months, and so that's pretty exciting. But so I'll have to figure out a way to see it before that. Yes, hey, Starry, how you doing? So we got Aragorn. We got the Aragorn himself. So I think this actually may be the first time that we get Aragorn on stream. So I have played with Aragorn before, but this may be the first time that we get him on stream. And so it was kind of twofold. One, he kind of is the jack of all trades. He can do a little bit of everything. He can quest, he can fight, he can do that. And then after he quests, he's able to spend a resource to ready himself so that he can fight if needed. And one of the other companions that's coming along in this journey is Arwen. And so it says, as a response, after Arwen exhausts, choose a hero, add one resource to that hero's resource pool. And so I always will have the ability to ready Aragorn. So it's going to be that's kind of the synergy there that I was going for. So we'll see how that works. We've got Eowyn coming in because she's MVP with a lot of quests. We need a lot of quest points, and she's going to be able to hit 4 standard 5 if we get lucky. And then Eleanor. So I think she's been on the stream before. So her ability is basically to have really low threat. So 7. She's a 1/1/2/3 hero, and then her ability is to exhaust her to cancel a win or field effects of a treachery card. And she has been on the stream because I messed this up last time. I canceled a win reveal on like an enemy or something, and it has to be a treachery card. So cancel the win reveals of a treachery and then reveal the next one. And so there are some nasty treacheries in here. I've got my action cards that cancel, but this is the backup just in case. So that's kind of the game plan. Deck is a lot of quest, a lot of allies, a lot of things to help put progress tokens on this location. Let me see if I can pronounce this. I'm trying to get better. Card harass. So, and when it's the active location, characters get -1 quest, and we cannot travel there until we get pretty far into the quest. So we that's kind of it. Let me catch up in chat. So yes, Josh, it's going to be on Disney Plus. I think it's going to be on Disney Plus in March of 2023. So I think that's when when Disney gets the rights from Sony. And so it's going to be a while. And so there's definitely going to be some way for me to need to see that before 14 months from now. Emo Arwen, yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good point. So we got Arwen and Emo Arwen here today on the stream. Eleanor is going to have to break up Arwen and Eowyn from fighting over Aragorn. Cat fight. yeah, that's the other thing that I really wanted to do is I'll bring that in. It's gonna be pretty funny. I mean, there's so much lore here, and I love seeing that. I love trying to piece together kind of the story that's going on, and the story, I know you love doing that too. Yep. So I may be completely wrong. I read it somewhere and immediately believed it. So who knows? I know that Disney is getting it at some point. I just think that it's in very, very far. It will be like, I don't know, 3 more cycles down the road by then. So unless I just keep losing to this quest. So alrighty. Let me just go ahead and give us a shuffle. I think I shuffled after my last game, but whoever it is. So also I wanted to quick point of clarification. When I say I have an idea for a deck, I am sure that deck or something, a variation of it, has been put out there somewhere. For Lord of the Rings, have tried to remain fairly spoiler free on decks, and so when I say I have an idea for a deck, if there is a deck out there somewhere, that's awesome. I'm not trying to take credit from anybody. I'm just trying to say that, you know, I'm just not trying to look at those. So that's that. Great deck, gonna be a good show tonight. I'm hoping so. And we got Greetings, which will need to be played multiple times in this scenario. But I'm excited for it. I think that this Arwen ally is a really cool, unique mechanic. Actually, I don't know if it's unique. It's unique up until this point, right? So it's an ally that starts on the table, which we have seen before, but she seems very good. Also, if she ever leaves the game, we lose immediately. And so we need to be very careful about that. And that's why Eleanor is here, to just make sure that we don't, pull any of those awful treachery cards that will just immediately end us. So, I'm trying to find where everything goes on screen. Alrighty, so we're starting at our threat at 30 or 28. Oh geez, that'd be bad. 28. I think the way that this deck struggles is if we start pulling a lot of enemies. So there's not a great way to deal with enemies in this deck other than like Gandalf, some of our allies, Aragorn swinging with 3. I've got some bonus, the leadership attachment that gives plus fight or plus strength, but I don't quite remember what those are called right now. If you want to see the deck, it's going to be in the link of the YouTube video, so check it out. So if we start pulling a lot of those, then I think we're going to be in trouble, but and that's why I want to try and keep my threat lower. So if we can hit some Galadriels pretty quickly, we got 2 spirit heroes, and then Aragorn's going to become a spirit hero once we get the Celebrian Stone onto him. And so the majority of this deck is spirit, and it's all about threat and quest. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it's a good show regardless of the outcome. But alrighty, so let's jump into it. Alrighty, so setup. Add Karada Hars. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Sorry, I assume not, but the book that shall not be named. Celeborn has bid you escort Arwen to visit her father in Rivendell. Your journey takes you through the Redhorn Gate. And so I've actually seen this quest kind of pop up like fairly often as people talking about it. So I don't know if it's just like an infamous quest or if it is like just one that people struggle with, or it's one that people really love. I try and not read that, but I do see the Redhorn Gate fairly often. The story says Cardradas. All good. Okay, well, we'll get there. So add Cardradas to the staging area, remove all copies of Snowstorm from the encounter deck and set them aside out of play. These are the Snowstorms. We don't want those. Put Arwen into play under the control of the first player. Then so I did get confirmation on YouTube that I think we get to draw our opening hand before we do setups. Um, it requires specific deck building. Okay, and I love that. I really do. I love, that's my favorite part about Lord of the Rings, is trying to figure out that puzzle, and so that's excellent. More so than usual. Excellent. Okay, so we've got a Test of Will. We've got a Sneak Attack. We've got 2 Northern Rangers. So I mean that's a huge pull, right? The goal is to clear Cardajas before we need to travel to it, and so Northern Rangers is going to do that in spades. You got Bofer, which this is a ally it's new to this pack that I really like. So he's a dwarf hero, so we're not running Dane or anything, but he's a dwarf hero. He costs 3, 2 willpower, 1 fight, 1 defense, 3 health. You can spend a spirit resource to put him into play from your hand, exhausted and committed to a quest. So what's really key here is the understanding of quest action timing. And so we're doing a little collab that I think we'll go dive into that a little bit more. But the fact is that you can do this after the staging has taken place, so you can see what you need to get and put them into play with an extra 2, or if you're running Dane, extra 3. And then if you quest successfully and he's still in play, return him to your hand. And if you don't quest successfully, or you quest even, then he gets to stay on the table for a 1-cost ally, which is just really fun. So, and then we've got a Lorien Guide. So after a Lorien Guide commits to the quest, place 1 progress token on the active location. So I like seeing the Northern Trackers here. What I'm gonna mulligan, right? Because the other thing is we don't have any lore heroes. We don't have any way to draw cards, and so if Steward's at the bottom of the deck, and like Steward's pretty key are the Celebrian Stones at the bottom of the deck, we're gonna need it. So let's mulligan, and hopefully we can get one of those, at least one of those 2, so that we can have some fun and go off. So the other mulligan, daring move. Hey Trap It, how you doing? You want to get into this game someday? You would love this game. Like I say that because I love this game, and just like it rewards good, interesting, unique deck building so much. So I really want you to get into this game as well. So hopefully that can happen. So good news. As of this recording live stream, we are probably getting in the US the revised core set in less than a week. And so all I'm saying, it's a great time to get into the game. So you should definitely do it. So let's see what the mulligan is. We got the Dunedain Mark, Unexpected Courage, Dwarven Tomb. Another Unexpected Courage. Okay. Another Mark, and there's a Celebrian Stone. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with this. So this should be pretty good for us. Sweet. Okay. So at the start, we will give everybody a resource. We have to reveal 1 card. Oh, it's a Mountain Troll. Mountain Troll gets +1 fight for each location in the staging area. He has a threat of 2, a fight of 5, a defense of 5. And this is hopefully either going to stay in the staging area forever, or we're gonna get to sneak attack Gandalf and then have him come in or something. But I don't have the ability to do damage to that thing. So that looks great. That does not look great. But I mean, it's a heavy quest deck, right? So 2 more up there, we may be able to just get some Gandalfs in there, but we'll see. This Marie Kondo, this sparks joy. This does not spark joy. So alrighty. So starting out, let's we're going to want a Celebrian Stone on Aragorn. So we're not going to want to spend any of our leadership resources this round, because we're going to probably what the move is right here is to commit Aragorn to the quest, as well as Arwen, give a resource to Aragorn, and then use that resource to immediately ready Aragorn just in case something bad comes out. And so we may throw an unexpected courage on him, and that actually would help us move up pretty quickly. Yeah, let's do that. So that's going to save us a resource. So we'll throw an unexpected courage on Aragorn. You can run circles around that foot. Yeah. No, geez. We'll see. And then next turn, we're going to get the Celebrian Stone, which means that we're going to be generating 3 spirit resources each round. And so that's going to be pretty nice. The other thing that I really wanted to see here was an ally. I didn't get an ally, or like an ancient Matin. So we'll have to be kind of think on our feet on how we're going to use our cards. Okay, so let's look at staging. So we've got 5 threat. So let's go ahead and commit Eowyn for 4 and Aragorn for 2. So that's 6, and Arwen for 2. So that's up to 8. I'm going to give Aragorn the resource from Arwen. And hey, how you doing? Thanks for the words of encouragement. I think I need the luck, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I guess I could have played. You know what? No, never mind. Just in case we draw a steward or something. I don't want to jinx it. Alrighty, so we are questing for 8 against 5 here. We're gonna flip, and we've got Avalanche. Exhaust each ready character if able. Okay, exhaust each ready character, and if it is the quest phase, commit them to the quest. Okay, so works for me. I guess Aragorn's already committed to the quest. So this is a really bad card later in the scenario. So it seems kind of good right now, but bad later in the scenario. So that adds 1 to my quest points, and I assume I don't get to double count Aragorn. I mean that seems wrong, but if I can, we'll add it later. So 9 to 5, so we're placing 4. So pretty good start. It's the end of the round, so we'll stand up. We will give everyone a resource. Increase our threat and draw a card. We've got a Lorien Guide. Okay, so Lorien Guide will be good to have out there at some point. And I have Faramir in this deck. Faramir. And he's an ally that gives +1 quest power to everybody on the field, and he is also critical to get into this deck. Okay, so we'll go ahead and spend 2 to play a Celebrian Stone onto Aragorn. So that gives him +2 willpower. So he's now questing for 4, and then he also gets a spirit icon. So we've got a lot of spirit stuff here. So we're going to spend 2. We're going to put an unexpected courage on Eleanor. So this will. I have so much room over here. I'm going to move that over there. So if we throw this on Eleanor, then we can cancel 2 pretty bad treacheries. Yeah, because it doesn't say once per round or anything. So we'll be able to exhaust and do that. So that's what we will do, and then we'll hold on to the mark. Okay, so let's take this down to 0. We'll count it back up. So we've got. I meant to put a background around that. I'll need to remember to do that next time. So we'll go 4, 8, 10. And then whenever she quests, we'll add 1 to Aragorn. And so we're going 10 against 5 here. We'll flip this up. It's a Warg lair. So when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for 1 copy of Mountain Warg and add it to the staging area if able. Shuffle the encounter deck. So after Warg lair leaves play as an explored location, each player draws 1 card. So unfortunately, we're going to need to go get Mountain Warg, which are nasty. Snow Warg, Mountain Warg. So not engaging me this round, but next round, if I don't have anything to do with it, then that's gonna be a problem. So, and we cannot use Eleanor to defend that, so, or to cancel it because it's not a treachery card. So there's a little bit of a glare, so I apologize. So we went 10 and we've got 8 on the table, so that means we get to place 2 more. So we're at 6 out of 9, which isn't too bad. I think that we may actually want to slow down a little bit because I don't want to progress too fast until I can get my board built up. So total threat is at 29. Neither of these engage me. Actually, I'm going to travel here to the Warg lair first. We're just going to get that out of here. Because 1, I want to draw the card, and 2, it helps slow us down. Okay, so we're ready. Increase our threat, draw a card. There's an Ancient Madden. Love to see it. This will allow me to draw a card whenever I explore the Warg lair, so that's pretty exciting. So we'll give 1 resource out to everybody. We'll spend 1 resource to go ahead and play Ancient Madden here. And we're going to spend 2 to play 2 Dunedain's Mark. So, not Legolas, Aragorn's now swinging for 5. So that's going to help kill this guy. So, okay. But the problem is okay, so this guy, what makes him nasty is if he's dealt a shadow card with no effect, you return him to the staging area after the attack. So he's one of those that comes in and snipes. And so, that's gross. That's gross. And this is the problem. I'm down to 2 cards in my hand, right? So that's the problem with not running a lore hero. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and so we're going up against 8 or 7, and we want 10. I don't know if we're gonna get 10, but let's go ahead and go Aowen for 4, Arwen for 2, so that's 6. Aragorn for 4, and I'm going to spend a resource to ready him because I want to defend and then use Unexpected Courage with him. So I could defend with Eleanor, but I don't know if I want that. That's a risky game to play. So I'll defend with Aragorn, and then I can swing back with Eleanor and kill the Mountain Warg. So 10 quest. Oh, thank you. So 10 quest against a 5 or a 7. We flip. Oh no, we've got a Snow Warg. Okay, so allies cannot defend while Snow Warg is attacking. So after a character is declared as the defender against Snow Warg, deal 1 damage to the defending character if able. Okay, so this is like my worst nightmare right here, right? It's not a very heavy enemy deck, encounter deck, and we're just hitting them. So we just may get to play more Lord of the Rings tonight, but we'll see. Oh man. Oh no. Okay. So that went 10 to 10, and so we don't get to do anything there. And so now we're going into engagements, and both of these guys are going to engage me. we're going to deal out the shadow cards, and this is not great. This is not great, everyone. So Snowwarg is going to attack and Eleanor will defend. So it's going to be a 3. We have to do 1 damage, a 3 to 2. And the shadow effect is +2 because we have a mountain as an active location. So dealing 5, so that kills Eleanor. Not great. Don't like to see that. Aragorn will defend against the mountain ward. So it's a 4 to a 2 defense. Shadow effect is if the attack is undefended, deal 2 additional shadow cards to an enemy. So is this considered a is this considered a shadow effect that what is the ruling on this? So there is a shadow effect, but it says shadow card with no effect. And so this is a shadow card that has no effect because the attack is not undefended. So it goes back. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, that goes back. Oh, it has an effect. Okay, it just doesn't trigger. So it's like saying if it has a printed effect on the card, then that's what it's saying. Okay, well, that's good to know. So at this point, we'll swing back for 5 to kill the Snowwarg with Aragorn. Hate losing Eleanor. We're ready. We'll spend we'll increase threat. We'll draw a card. There's a Snowborn Scout. We will pass out some money to everybody. And okay, so we're going to spend 1 resource to play the Snowborn Scout. Plays a resource or a location or a progress token on the active location. That also gives us a blocker. So, okay, and then we're going to spend 3. We're going to spend 3 to play a Lorien Guide. So Lorien Guide is going to help us run through this Warg layer a little bit quicker. I'm going to have to watch this one back. I'm training a guy and it's hard to listen. I'm still out here though. All right. Good luck with the training. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. So now we are going to go into quest. So we're going to quest with Arwen, which will give a resource to Aragorn. Yep, we will. Okay, so that's 2. We'll quest with Aragorn, spending a resource for 4. So we're up to 6. Eowyn will go 4 more. And then our Lorien Guide will go 1 more and then place 1 progress token. Okay. So let's see what we got. We've got, oh my goodness, another mountain goblin or a mountain goblin. Okay, so mountain goblin gets +1 attack for each mountain location in the staging area. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that this isn't a super heavy enemy deck. Well, maybe it is. Like for some reason, I thought it was mainly treasures. There are a good number of enemies in here though. So something to think about. Maybe run tactics or I don't know. Maybe run something else, but we're just hitting all of them. We're just hitting all of them. So we quested for 11, and there is 6 in the staging area. So that means that 5 roll over, which means that we've got 1 goes here, Ancient Matin triggers. So we get to draw a Stand and Fight, Celebrian Stone, and a Beaufort. Okay. And then, so we got 4 more. So this will progress on to 2B. Or 2A, sorry. So 2A. Progress slows as you meet the flurry of the mountains. Sudden snows fall heavy around you and a bitter wind howls down from the peaks. You uncover a shallow depression in the snow filled with frozen remains. Some of them bear strange markings as if they had been burned with flame. How many other doomed souls lie beneath quickly rising drifts? When revealed, shuffle 1 more copy of Snowstorm into the encounter deck, the number of players in the game. And then after placing the 11th progress token on here, discard any active location, and then Kardahas becomes the active location. Keep with it. More allies earlier on and less enemies might work out well for next game. Yeah, bad luck with that one. Yeah, it's too bad. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. So okay. This is a dumb question. No, never mind. Nope, that's dumb. That was even dumber. Okay, so we're gonna go to optional engagements or just engagements. So the mountain goblin comes and engages me. So, okay, so now we're gonna do mountain warg and the mountain goblin. So mountain warg is going to attack the snowborn scout, is going to defend it. So mountain warg attacking for 4, no shadow effect, so he gets to go back to the staging area, which is a bummer. And then we've got the mountain goblin attacking for 3. Aragorn will defend it with 2. And then it's a shadow. Defending player must discard 2 resources from each character he controls. Joke's on you. I don't have any resources. Alrighty, and then we will swing back to kill the mountain goblin with Aragorn's beefy 5 attack. Shadowborn's definitely dead. Okay, and I need to shuffle 2 Spark Stones in here, sorry. Bank is empty, suckers. Exactly. Joke's on you. I don't even have anything to pay for it, so take that. Alrighty, we'll stand up and we will draw a card. There's a test of will. That's good to see. And I need also a Gandalf would have been huge, right? Being able to get a Gandalf to hit the mountain ward, but okay, so we need money. Okay, so let's take our quest points down. So we're at 0. I don't think I'm playing anything. There isn't really anything in here that I want to grab too bad. I mean, an unexpected courage would be nice, but I'd rather probably just ensure that I have 2 plays of a test of will. So let's quest. We've got 1. Actually, the Lorien Guide at this point may serve best as a defender. From that mountain ward, or Aragorn could be my defender. The problem is that it's gonna. I need 2 hits to kill it. So, yeah, we'll quest. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll give a resource to Aragorn, and he will stay ready by going to 11 and spending the resource to ready himself up. So that way he can take the hit from the ward. I'm also at 32, which if that mountain troll comes and hits me, then we're scooping. So if we get to 35 and we don't have a Galadriel's, then we're scooping. I guess the other thing, it is so hard not to have card draw in this game. I keep forgetting how good, like it's like one of those things that I don't miss it until I don't have it, which is lore, like a Bearveer or a Bilbo or something like that just gives me more card draw. But okay, so we're going 11, and we'll reveal. It's another mountain goblin. Good gracious. Wow. Okay. So that's a 5, 8 to 11. We'll go ahead and toss the Celebrian Stone using Eowyn's ability to pump that up to 12 to 8. So we're going to place 4 here. Now I'm trying to figure out if I want to spend 1 for 2 quest points with Beaufort, right? I don't think so. I need to build a little bit more before I. Also, it'd be nice to get him into play for 1 and like fail a quest. Hey D20, how you doing? We're struggling. We have found every single monster in the first like 5 flips of this deck. So engagement checks, these guys are coming down. We got the Mountain Warg and the Mountain Goblin. So get these out. I think we just defend both of these. I can't take it. So we'll defend Aragorn to the Mountain Goblin for 3 plus 1. So Aragorn takes 2 damage. And then we'll defend 4. Shadow effect is until the end of the phase, character defending this attack gets -1 a quest will and discard it if it's 0. So not a bad one to flip, but that still does 2 damage to me. So Aragorn's sitting at 1 health. I hope D20 brought the Scoop of Durin along. Oh yes, I printed it out. Yes, I got it, but I didn't cut it out. I forgot to do that, but I do have it. The Scoop of Durin is coming into play here pretty soon. That is a great card. Alrighty, so we're gonna go up to 33. We're gonna draw. It's another Celebrian Stone. I think with that pull, we lose. So we'll go ahead. I really meant to put this into a card. I don't have scissors with me real quick to do it, but I'm going to scoop at this point. I think it's just a matter of time. But yeah, so the Scoop of Durin is a custom card. So after cursing the hideous card draws that have left you without hope, place all encounter cards back into the encounter deck, shuffle them, stage any setup cards back into place, pick up all player cards and shuffle them back into the player deck and shuffle. Basically reset everything and don't tell anyone, especially the elf. So this it could have been worse if I had at least avoided Sauron's Cuddles. So that's Twitch lore that says that. So yes, so that's a fantastic Istari original called the Scoop of Durin, and it works even if Durin's not in play, but we're not going to tell the elf. So let's go ahead and scoop, because we'll have fun with that. The other thing that I could do, we'll see how it goes. I mean, like I think that got to play it a couple more times, because I've had better luck with this deck, but if we keep running into problems, I think, if we keep running into that many enemies, I think we bring in a tactics hero, like I don't know who that would be, and then run maybe like some I don't even remember what the Song of Travel, I think, is the spirit one. So we that's take one. It was a good take. It was a good try. I think the other thing that I was thinking of is instead of running Eleanor to run Frodo, but that's a lot of threat. Like Frodo is whenever you take damage, instead deal it as threat, and that's nice. That's a dangerous game to play, but it that could work. But I think maybe running Lore in place of Eleanor. We're still at small sample size, so we'll see. Let me get the snow cards out of here. Man, it is chilly. This would have been a much more apt stream last week because my heater wasn't working as it was supposed to. So in the house, it was very chilly. It got down to, I think it was like 55. So I could have felt it. Like it would have been like a real life experience with the snowstorm. But alrighty, let's do it again. We'll have some fun. That's why I stream in the basement, to feel all the wonderful cold. Excellent. Yeah, totally. Man. So what are your thoughts? Do we think that we need a lore hero in here for card draw and forest snare and stuff like that? Or because maybe just the practice games, I just didn't run into that many enemies, but like there's really no mitigation other than just like throwing a bunch of allies in front of it. So alrighty, let's see what we got. 2, 4, 6. A Northern Tracker. We got an Ancient Man. We got a Steward. We got a Luring Guy. We got a Gandalf, and we've got a Light in the Dark. So this is my way of mitigating enemies. So Light in the Dark it's new to the stream, but choose an enemy engaged with a player, return that enemy to the staging area, which basically means no, not today. So, but I like this hand. We're keeping this hand definitely. We got a Steward and a Gandalf. We're keeping this. I don't want to risk not keeping this. So setup we added there, removed all copies of Snowstorm, and we'll move on to 1B. 1B, when revealed, one card. When revealed, return the top 2 snow cards in the encounter deck to the top of the. If this return less than 2 snow treachery cards, they gain search. We got a Mountain Goblin. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. All right, so let's give everyone some money. We'll draw a card. Hey, there's a mark. It's gonna give us a little bit of money or a little bit of fight. That'll be good. And he's engaging on 25, which is better. Better start. I like it. So hopefully this is the better start that we've all been wanting and needing. Alrighty. Also at this point, I will go ahead and shout out D20's, another one of the awesome streamers. So go check him out. He streams mainly on YouTube. So go check him out. We also have a Discord. So if you're not a part of the Discord, go join the Discord. Link is in. If you're watching on Twitch, my bio, or if you're watching on YouTube, it's going to be in the description of the video. But we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun over there on the Discord. So make sure you join. Okay. So what are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? Awesome streamer. That's not true. You're a good streamer. Okay, so let's quest with Arwen for 2. We'll give 1 resource to Aragorn. We will quest with Aragorn for 2. We'll spend 1 to ready him, and then we'll go 4 with Eowyn. We're gonna leave Eleanor out just to hang out, and just in case we reveal a nasty treachery. So we're going 8 to 4, and we've got oh my goodness. So a Fanadol. So while this is the active location, heroes must spend 1 resource from the resource pool to count their willpower during the quest phase, and it's a victory 2 and a threat level of 3. So nasty stuff over there, but we still do beat the total threat by 1. So we're going to place 1 progress here on the active. I don't want to travel here quite yet. So I want to get... No, I don't know what I want to get, but I just don't want to travel there quite yet. I want to build a little bit. Hopefully that's fine. Okay, so this guy's going to come and engage me, so he's going to attack for 3. No, he's going to attack for 4, because we got 2 mountains. So he's going to attack for 4. We will... I could just send him back. 4 will defend with Aragorn for 2, so he's attacking for 2 plus 1, so 3 damage on the Aragorn. Not great. Ready, we'll give everyone some resources. Ready, draw a card. Hey, there's the Sleeping Stone. I like seeing that. And we're at the top of the order. Okay, so we will spend 2 to put Steward onto Aragorn. Exhausted to get 2. We will spend... I need to think about this. I'm going to spend 5 to put Gandalf into play. I'm going to deal 5 damage here. Now we're going to quest for 4. 2 with Arwen. We'll give Aragorn a resource. 2 with Aragorn. 4 with Eowyn. And then we'll leave Eleanor out of it. We're going to spend 1 to ready. So we're going 12 against 6. Flip up. Rocky Crags. So travel. Each player must deal 2 damage to a character he controls to travel here. And so that's a 4 threat. So we've got 10. So we actually do beat it by 2. So we've got here, and this is the oh snap, Gandalf smash. Absolutely, Gandalf does Gandalf things. And what the best part is this is actually a pretty good pull. So it's travel. We're going to travel here. We're going to deal 2 damage to Gandalf. So it's a character I control. Gandalf is a character I control. So therefore, we're going to deal 2 damage to Gandalf because there's no skin off my back. Okay. So that ends the round. Gandalf comes over here, does his thing. Oops. We're ready, everybody. Draw a card. Stand and fight. Stupid rule, but cannot use stand and fight to bring in Gandalf because he's not a part of influence, but D20 can tell you all of our thoughts on that. We'll give resources out. Worst rule ever. Could not agree more. So the whole controversy here is that still passes me off just thinking about it. So Stand and Fight says choose an ally with a printed cost of X and any player discard pile, put that ally into play under your control. And then it says that chosen ally can belong to any sphere of influence. And so I would read this as like the in parentheses is kind of supporting text, so it could be anything. And so you could almost the card should stand alone without the parentheses, but that's not the ruling. So Gandalf does not belong to any sphere, and so therefore he cannot be brought back with Stand and Fight. So annoying ruling to be sure, but I'm not quite sure if Gandalf needed to be more powerful. So we'll spend 2 to Celebrian Stone Aragorn. So now we've got a lot of spirit resources. I'm afraid about this damage here. We're going to we'll spend 4 to play. Nope. Actually, no. We're gonna do it a little bit differently. We're gonna spend 3 to play Lorien Guide. We'll spend 1 to play Ancient Matin. He should be all spheres. Annoying rule. It is an annoying rule, but yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Josh, I've said this before, but I still remember the day that ruling came out. A day long remembered. Yeah. Oh man. Nowadays they would just say do whatever's fun. So I'd rather get at least concrete advice than just, who cares? It's just a game. Oh man. Okay, so where are we at? Where are we at? So we're gonna go Lorien Guide for 1. That's gonna put 1 progress token here on the Rocky Crevice. Arwen goes 2, and we're gonna give a resource to Mr. Aragorn here. Aragorn's gonna go 4, and we're gonna stand up by spending that 1 resource. And then Eowyn's gonna go 4. That was amazing. The day you get married, the day your first child is born, and the day the Stand and Fight ruling, the most important days in a person's life. Could not agree more. That's excellent. I love it. So we're questing for 11, and let's see what we got. We've got Treachery. The first player chooses 1, removes all progress token from play, or reveals 2 cards in the encounter deck and adds them to the staging area. We'll remove all progress tokens from play. That's actually not super bad. It gives us a little bit more time to build, and I'd rather have that come out than seeing what comes up next. The more I play this, the more I don't think Eldar fits into this deck. I want her to work, but I just don't think that she does. Need something a little bit more. But that's for next week. Sorry. Okay, so we went 11 to 6. So that means that 5 rolls over, 2 goes here, and 3 goes onto the main. Ancient Matin triggers, and then we each get to so we get to draw 3 cards. Do what's fun for you is probably a result of 11 years of people complaining about Stand. That's fair. 2, 3. Okay, so this is nice. This is really great right here. So we've got 2 northern trackers that we can put into play, as well as a Galadrians. And so this is going to help pretty significantly. We can start clearing some of these, I think, pretty easily, which is gonna be nice. So we'll see how it goes. We'll stand up, deal out some resources. More resources, more fun, and Draw a card, increase threat. Hey, there's a Dwarven Tomb. I like seeing that. Ooh, I think the call here is to Gladrium. To Greetings it, and then we'll get Northern Trackers out here. It's not a race. It's not a race. Do what's fun. Stand a fight costs 0 and take all Gandalfs from your discard pile. House rules. We're introducing the multiverse into Lord of the Rings, so there's going to be 5 copies of Gandalf in play, and then it's going to be great. If you had fun, it was perfectly illegal. I don't know what they're complaining about at this point. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play Greeting to lower our threat by 6. That takes us down to 25, which a lot of enemies, there's a couple enemies that engage at 25 here, but not a lot. So so that's just gives us a little bit of breathing room, and we will have a light in the dark if worst comes to worst. So that's actually that's something to think about. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we will quest for 1, Arwen for 2. We'll give Mr. Aragorn, and we'll go 4. And we'll go 4 more. So that takes us to 11. The new course box supports 4 players. Is that like 16 Gandalfs? I actually don't know. D20, do you know about that? So we're going 11 to 6. You know what? We are not going to spend 1 off of Aragorn already, because we'll risk it at this point. In all seriousness, am I optimistic? Give the people benefit of the doubt. I truly believe that they're working on clearing up the rules for permanence, and it's just that you didn't want another half-baked ruling out there. Okay, yeah, and I could see that. I think we're approaching the need for like a 1.5 rules update for champions. Hey Buster, an army of Gandalfs, I love it. Would be still, I have no idea. They probably have like 4, and you're only like, you need 1 Gandalf to screw us over. Yeah, so I have like 900 Gandalfs, and so if you are buying the core box and you need more Gandalfs, shoot me a message and I'll send you, because I bought like 3 of the core boxes. I'll be buying the revised core set. So if you need a Gandalf, I got you. If they give us like 16 Gandalfs, you're putting all of them in your deck. If that's what's fun for you, I don't care if it's illegal, I'm having fun. There you go. And that's all that matters, right? Okay. So shout out to Astari. This quest tracker, clutch, because I completely forgot what we were doing at this point. So thank you for that. So we're going 11 to 6, and we've got a Snow Ward. Gross. So that's 9, and so we get to place 2 onto the main quest, and the Snow Ward does not come and engage us because we played a Gladrium's Greeting. So love it. Throw in a Hulk too, please. Yeah. Throw a Hulk. No, we're sending Astaria a Hulk because Hulk is the greatest character that's ever come out in Marvel Champions. Okay, so we will stand up. We will draw a card. So hey, we got Beaufort. Love seeing that. Increase our threat to 26, and we'll give out some money. I thought Hulk was your boy. Yeah, what gives? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play a Northern Tracker. And we will need to I'm almost over here, like Dwarven Tombing the greetings, just to get my threat down way low, and just we'll wait. I think we got a little bit of time. Based on what we know, I'm declaring 2020 this year of Ghost Spider. He's so 2021, 2022 is the year of Valkyrie. So D20, we need to do a stream. I want you to do like Vision Justice or something like that. I really want to run Valkyrie Protection in a multiplayer because I think it can be a lot of fun. So we'll slate that up for maybe a one-off game after our Mad Titan Shadow. So okay, I need to play this game. So I am going to hold on to. I'm not going to play the second Northern Tracker. We'll get them out next time, but we will. We've got a little bit of wiggle room here. Okay, so let's quest it up. Let's go ahead and go 1, and whenever we do that, we get to place 1 on each location in the staging area. Arwen will go 2. We will put a resource onto Aragorn. Aragorn will go 4. We're not gonna spend anything to ready him. Eowyn will go 4 to 11. To be fair, it was a star who derailed us into Champions Talk this time. Usually it's your fault. Hey man, this is a channel that's all about living card games. I don't actually care which one we're talking about because I love them all. So we're having a good time. We're having a good time, and we'll go ahead and Lorien guide for 1 more. So we're up to 12, and we've got 9 in the staging area, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. We do have okay, Olaga, please stay. So the strategy here is we got Beaufort, right? So we're going 12 to 9, which is a pretty good ratio here. But if we flip something that's crazy, we can drop in a Beaufort to get us there. Hopefully, the idea is if we can flip something that's like that keeps Beaufort in play, which actually that may be a strategy right here. Is like not quest with Eowyn, so take us down to 8. No, that's crazy. Not quest with the Lorien Guide, so that will take us down to 11. Won't I ready Aragorn? So that's a great question. I think no. So I don't think that we're gonna get anything that comes in. I'd rather save the resource because I got a lot of cards that I want to be playing, and I've got a light in the dark. So if we do get an engagement that we don't want, I can send them right back to the staging area. And right now, I think I'm playing like a risky game, right? I instead of playing 1, I'm hoping that we flip something that I only have to engage. We can save that, or else I'll spend 2, and it just slows us down a little bit. So that's kind of the strategy, but I'm not saying that's a good strategy. That's just kind of what we're operating under right now. So we're at 11. We got 9. Yeah, we'll do that. Just like so, what I'm trying to get is I'm trying to get Beaufort to be able to meet exactly. So like if we flip a 2, that puts us at 11, but I don't have anything that quests for 2 that's not Arwen, and I want her to give Aragorn the resource. So we'll get it in at some point. It'll be fine. Okay, so we're going 11 to 9. We'll flip up. We've got a 2. So it's the Mountain Ward. So this is nasty. So that's 11. So we hit it exactly. So we don't have to we're not placing anything out there. Okay, so that's the end of the phase. We will ready everybody. Pass out some money. Draw a card and increase our threat. Hey, there's another Lorien guide, which is not the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, honestly. We're gonna have to do something with these guys up here, because we're starting to get 11 threat. That's a lot. So we'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to put in another northern tracker. So we'll just spam northern trackers. So that seems like it should have been a unique or something, because that gets crazy. You can just start wiping them like crazy. We've got, we'll spend no, not quite yet, not a Lorien guide yet. Galadrium. So that's my thought, right? I don't want this to engage me, and are we not going to be able to make it? But we have Biffer, so we're good. Okay, so right into the questing phase. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I needed to take this down to 0. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to place 2 progress on both of these. So this has 4 left. This has more than that. It has 6 left. And we'll go 1, 2. We'll give that resource to Aragorn. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 13 total. Multiple northern trackers are a great strategy. It's disgustingly good. Those early days cards, man, they were nuts. Yeah, when they were still trying to figure out the balance of the game, I love it. It's so funny how you can tell they realized they messed up and try to fix it in later cycles. Yeah, hilarious. So we've got 13 to 11. We'll flip. We've got a 2. So 13 to 13. So we're good. I think we're 9, 11, 13. Okay. Yep. We're good. So we'll come down. This is like right where I want to be. I'm like, we're going to get there. We're going to play another greetings, but having this, starting to clear these nasty locations out, and then just being able to quest our way to victory, I think is exactly what we want to be doing, and just not engaging these enemies. So we'll stand everybody up. Eleanor is over here doing nothing, and so more reason to just not have Eleanor in this deck. So we will pass out some resources. Draw a card. We got a Snowborn Scout. Love seeing that. Our threat will go up. Josh says, and then they made cards that were too powerful that extra routed them, but not the core set bombs. Yeah. And we're having a good time. Okay, so we're gonna play 1 to play a Snowborn Scout. We'll place it here onto this mountain. We're gonna pay 1 to play a Dwarven Tomb to grab a Galadriel's back, and then we'll pay 3 to play Galadriel's to lower us back down. Zygo Miner got a complete rewrite a month after he came out. Nice. That's great. I hit the wrong button. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're down to 21 threat. So there was a new keyword that came out in this pack that was like sneaky or something, where it like cost less if you have a threat less than 20. Is that a meta that people play? Like, it seems tough, but I guess it seems tough with the number of cards that I've seen it with. Secrecy, yes. Like, the number of cards I've seen aren't super appealing that would be worth just doing that. But I'm wondering if they get crazier or if they get more interesting. Like, what are people's thoughts on the secrecy keyword? It's a cool game design. It's a cool game design. But okay. Alrighty, so if you have Hobbit cards, your threat starts low and you can use that option. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, so I'm excited for more Hobbits. I like Hobbits, so I'm excited for some more Hobbits. Okay, let's go ahead and use 3 to place a Lorien Guide out here. We're just gonna flood with allies. I need a Faramir, because then this game gets placed on easy mode. Dude, I forgot about the original Zygel. He was so broken. Awesome. I need to look that up. Post what the broken version of Zygel was in the Discord, because I'm curious. Alrighty, so let's go 4, and we'll place 2 here and 2 here. Actually, instead, I'm going to place the Snowborn Scout here on this mountain range, because it doesn't actually matter. I don't think it actually matters for either of them, but I'll clear that next round, and so we'll be good. Would you like 5 free resources turn? I would actually love that. That would be a huge benefit. I'm not gonna lie. So we got 4. We've got 2. We're gonna give that resource over here to Aragorn. Aragorn is going to go 4 more, so that puts us at 10, and then Eowyn goes 4 more for 14. So 14, and we're looking at, I think, 13. So we got 4, 7, 10, 13 in the main, so 14 to 13. So this may be a great use of Beaufort coming in hot. So, okay, yeah, let's do it. So 14 to 13, and we've got the Black Urks. So when revealed, the first player must choose and discard an attachment from a questing character if able. Gross. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate it so much. Is the call Steward or is the call Celebrian Stone here? Exhaust and name a number, flip the top 2 cards of your deck. If either card costs the number you name, gain that many resources. Crazy. I think the call may be Steward here. Because I think I have so many resources here, and I need the spirit resources, and that will also, like, I wouldn't be able to play Beaufort. I wouldn't be able to play Beaufort now, which, like, okay, so that's 15 to my 14. Steward out. Alrighty, D20, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. We'll toss Steward, which is something I never thought I would say. And we will I think I'm actually just going to raise my threat here. Just raise my threat by 1. I'm going to do that. I'm going to raise my threat by 1 because we're at 22. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll stand up. Draw a card. There's a Dwarven Tomb. Love seeing it. That's another pull for Galadriums just to help us when we need it. I don't think we need it right now, but when we do need that, we'll play it. I almost put 3 on Aragorn, but not quite able to do that because we don't have. Where's my? No, I don't. Okay. Alrighty, let's clear some stuff. This may push us into round 2, or quest stage 2. So that's kind of fun. We will. Ooh, I do have an Ancient Madden. Okay, so we're going to spend 1 resource here to Dwarven Tomb the Ancient Madden. Here's a little more risky stuff that we're going to play. We're going to spend 1 to attach this to here. That'll allow us to draw some cards. So risky, but I need card draw. I need card draw. Alrighty, so we've got a lot in the staging area. Down to 0. So let's do some questing. So we're about to clear the staging area. So there's 2. We place 2 here, so that puts us to 7. So this gets cleared and goes into the victory display. And we trigger Ancient, so we get to draw another Beaufort, another Lorien Guide, and a Galadrium's Greeting. Okay, so it kind of worked out because, right, I was either going to grab a Galadrium's or I was going to grab Ancient Madden, and I got a Galadrium, so we're good. We'll go 2. Oh, and 2 on here. So that's up to 8. We'll go 2 with Arwen. Give a resource to Aragorn. We'll go 4. We'll go 4. So 14 to 2, 4, 7, 9, 12. So 14 to 12. So pretty okay there. Okay, so we'll flip. The first player must discard 3 resources from each character he controls. We'll go ahead and cancel that with Eleanor, and let's see what comes next. Oh, it's a mountain troll. Okay, well, not the worst thing in the world. It's just I'm never going to get up to 35. If I get up to 35, we're definitely not doing this correctly. So we've got 5, 9, 13, 15. My quest points are at 14. We'll toss a light in the dark for Eowyn, so we go up to 15 and we stay. Okay. Now we're ready. Draw a card. There's another mark. Go up 1. Can you bring out one of those enemies down and use the trackers and Aragorn to clean them out? Getting cramped on the dance floor. Yeah, that's a really good point. We may want to get rid of. It would just be these guys. Because Snowworks I can't defend. Allies cannot defend when Snowwork is attacking, and then these mountain wargs are just. I'd rather snipe them with a Gandalf once I get there, because I really don't want to risk them coming and killing and running away. Buff Aragorn, we're doing a dying. Yep. And then we can kill the black guy. That was really kill the black Urkus. So, sorry, that sounded really bad. I apologize for that. Alrighty, so let's take our quest points down. We'll give resources to everybody. Okay, so spend 2 to play the 2 Dunedain marks. So now we're at 5 attack there. Yeah. Thanks. Just like, no, I'm just in it. I'm just saying stuff, and that's absolutely not what I think. Okay. So we've got a couple in here. We're gonna bring down. Okay. Trying to figure out. We just want to go ahead and play the greeting. I think so. I mean, like, we're gonna play it eventually. So there's 6 more. So we're down to 18, and here's all my secrecy cards that I put into the deck. Okay, so, and I really just want to get Beaufort. I think like I like the right thing to do is to pay the resources to throw Beaufort out, but I really just want to get him in by paying to get him in the right way. So, or the fun way. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and start questing. We've got 2 northern trackers. So that goes 2, which clears here. We've got 2 Lorien guides, which is 2. Arwen is 2. We'll give Aragorn the resource. Aragorn is 4, 10, and then 14. And so 14, we're going to spend one of these to ready. And so 14 to 5, 9, 11. Hey, there's another snow ward. We'll just start stacking those. 11 to 14, so we're good. We're fine. And yeah, we're good there. We're good there. At this point, Eleanor may just take the hit from a snow ward. She hasn't been doing anything. But well, to be fair, we haven't gotten through all of the. We've seen a lot of the enemies, right? So the treacheries are coming. So we will go ahead and engage here, and he attacks for 3. We'll defend with the Snowborn. So 3 to 0, and good thing we already have the 5 victory points, because there's 2 victory points just went by with the shadow card, so that's not great. And then we'll swing back for 5 to kill here. Did I ever reveal an encounter card? Oh, it was another snow ward. Yeah, that's right. That guy's dead. So we'll stand up. I guess, okay, so one of the things that I didn't think about that could have been done is to go ahead and stand and fight a Snowborn Scout to clear the mountain range 1 turn earlier. Like to pull him down, die, and then clear him 1 turn earlier. So okay. We will pass out resources. Draw a card. Hey, should have gotten rid of Fleabane Stone. Threat goes up to 19. And I need to get rid of one of these snow wargs. They're so nasty. I need a Gandalf. I need a Gandalf. Where is my Gandalf? So we will. And the other thing is like I need a Faramir, right? Because later in this quest, everyone. Wait, no, people aren't going to get -1 because I think -1 is from here, and we get -1s from the snowstorm. So, and then we can use Eleanor. So At this point, we can go. We can run for it. Okay, sweet. That's good to know. That is good to know. I want a Gandalf. Okay, so let's spend 3 to go ahead and put Bofer into play. Well, we may be able to sneak attack both, sneak Bofer in here in a second, but that's what we're gonna do now. So let's go questing. So we got 2, 4, 6. Also, Istari, I think that I have save a tracker to defend. Would it be better to have a Lorien Guide defend? So yeah, okay. So if we have a Lorien Guide to defend, but like, what am I engaging? Like, I could engage a Snow Warg, but then I need Eleanor to defend because Snow Warg allies can't defend with Snow Warg, and like this would be what I want to get rid of. Mountain Warg, but like we risk, him coming in and just sniping and then leaving. So what is the strategy here? Do we risk it with the Snow Warg? And I don't feel comfortable with any Snow Warg attacking anyone. I guess it could be Eleanor. He's attacking for 3, basically 4, so it's 1 damage dealt always. Eleanor can block Warg. We feel confident about that. I wish I had a hasty stroke. That would make me feel a lot better. I guess we have to risk it at some point, right? So and we'll swing back for 5 with Aragorn. So okay, so we'll go 4, 6, 10. 1, 2 for 13. Then we go up to 17 here. We'll spend 1 to ready. The other thing is like I could just continue to build. Got to risk it at some point. Might as well be now, right? Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. So 17 to 6, 10, 12. And then if we do flip a treachery and we need to exhaust Eleanor, we can pivot. So, okay, so 12. There's another Snow Warg. Okay, so there's 15. So we're placing 2 here. Oh man, goodness. We have too many Snow Wargs. Too many of them. We have 3 many of them. Do it now. Yeah, absolutely. If the baddies pile in there, you may not be able to get out of it. That's true. So we placed 2, so we're at 7 out of 9 here. The Snow Warg is going to come and engage me. I will defend with Eleanor, so dealing 1 damage to Eleanor, and then Snow Warg is going to attack for 3 plus a shadow plus 1 that kills Eleanor. That's a bummer. She wasn't doing anything anyways, so we'll swing with Aragorn to kill the Shadow Warg. So no, it's plus 1 if the active location is a mountain. So he's swinging for 4. Eleanor had 2 life left, 2 defense, and so that kills. I don't think so. So I declared her as a defender, so it deals 1 damage to her. So, and then he swings for 4, which 2 defense, 2 life. That kills. Like I only did 2 damage from the attack, but when I declared her as a defender, it deals 1 damage. Yeah, it's a bummer, but hopefully we can get some test of wills or something. But alrighty, we'll stand up. Give out resources. Draw a card. Hey, there's a test of will. Perfect. Cool. That's basically Eleanor right there. So it's a better version of Eleanor. Like if I don't make it through this one and I'm running this, Eleanor is not in this deck. I just want her to work so bad, but she just doesn't. Okay, so oh man, okay. So let's do some questing. I don't think I want to play anything. I guess I could throw in like a Lorien guide. May as well put in a Bofer. I'm gonna put in Bofer. I'll put a second Bofer in there. Just to have the quest. I'm gonna need the quest, so let's use the quest. I think the call is to Bofer is unique. Sweet. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Too many Bofer. Sorry about that. Good call. Turned into a buffet. I love it. Okay, cool. That's fine. We will turn into a buffet. I love that. Alrighty, so let's I guess let's do some questing. So we've got Arwen for 2. We'll give a resource over here to Aragorn, who will quest for 4. So that's going to go up to 6. This will take us up to 10. Plus 2 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Plus 2 is 16. So 16, and we've got 3, 6, 10, 12 in the staging area. So, oops. So 16 to 12 will flip. We've got a mountain goblin. And so we'll take care of him next time. So what did I say? 12, 13 to 16. So 3 goes on here, which is perfect. Well, it's actually a little bit more than what we needed. So we will progress on to stage 1A or 2A. Snowdrifts. Progress slows as you meet the flurry of the mountains. Sudden snows fall heavily around you, and a bitter wind howls down from the peaks. You uncover a shallow depression in the snow filled with frozen remains. Some of them bear strange markings as if they've been burned with flame. How many other doomed souls lie beneath the quickly rising drifts? When revealed, shuffle 1 more copy of Snowstorm into the encounter deck, the number of players in the game, and then after placing the 11th token on Snowdrift, discard any active location. Cardos becomes the active location. I assume that's not the case because it's out of the game into a victory display. If not, then I definitely need to rebuild this deck. Which, like, I feel like we could clear it pretty quick with our Lorien guides, but shuffle those guys in and stand up. Draw a card. There's a Gandalf. You love to see it. And pass out resources. Awesome. Okay. So we are at 20 threat, which isn't horrible. I didn't hear for sure what happened. So the question is that this is a forced response. Is after we place the 11th progress token, then Karahas becomes the active location, but Karahas is in the victory display, so it cannot become the active location. Or do I have to bring it back into the game? I hope I don't have to bring it back into the game, but we'll just play around it if we do. We'll clear it in a couple of turns. Wouldn't be too bad, but I don't think so. Okay, that's how I read it, because I think the victory display is like out of the game, like it's done, like it's over. So okay, so let's and I know if I play Gandalf now, then I'm going to draw a sneak attack. That's just how this game works. I'm going to draw a sneak attack on my next card if I play Gandalf now. But I don't think I want to wait. I don't think I want to wait. I assume you bring it back. It wasn't set aside at the beginning or anything. No, it gets put into play in the staging area, and then I cleared it from the staging area, and it goes to the victory display. So I assume that the victory display was like out of the game, like just totally done, like in Champions. In Champions, once it's in the victory display, it's out of the game. It was explored and went to the yeah. We'll figure it out. I guess I'm going to continue on playing because it doesn't quite matter right now. But what I will do is I'm going to spend 2, 4, 5 to play Gandalf, and I'm going to kill this Snow Warg. Not necessarily I'll look around the web. I appreciate it, Josh. Thanks, man. Okay, so that kills the Snow Warg, which is nice. We like seeing that. And let's take our quest counter down. Oh, yeah, we dealt 5 damage. Yeah, that's the right call. That's the right call on that. So we'll quest for 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 2. I think that should be 20 because it's an even number. We'll spend the 1 resource Arwen to ready. And actually, I'm going to leave 1 Northern Tracker. So we'll take that down to 19. 19, and we got 3, 5, 9, 10 in the staging area. Okay. So official intro from Nate. It comes back out. Disgusting. Don't like that. That's fine. Actually, that's not. I really need a Faramir before I move on. Then. Ugh. I got 3 of them in this deck, right? they got to come back. Oh no, that changes things. That changes a couple of things. So in that case, we're just not going to quest with Aragorn, and we'll give the resource to Eowyn. We need some buffer. Oh. So questing for 15 on to 9, 10. Questing 15 on to 10. We reveal it's Snowstorm. Each quest and character gets -1 until the end of the phase. This is where the special deck building for this quest comes into play. It needs 2 WP questers. What's a WP quester? Sorry, not up to date on the terminology on the lingo. So Snowstorm. So that would take me down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which would increase my threat by 2, which put me at 22. I'm okay with that. Willpower. Okay. Need 2 willpower questers. Yep. Absolutely. Thank you. So threat goes up by 2, and then this guy is going to come and engage me. He's going to attack for 2 plus a shadow. He gets +1. I'm defending with Northern Tracker, sorry. 2, 3. So 1 damage rolls over to Northern Tracker, and then we'll swing back and kill it with Aragorn. Okay. Sweet. Alrighty, let's stand up. That's dumb that it comes back out. There's another Gandalf goes away. There's another Gandalf, which is nice. I think I'm going to hold on to Gandalf. I don't think I'm going to play him just quite yet. But threats at 23, because I don't think that I'm getting close to engaging him, and I want to use Gandalf when I'm ready to make that push, and I'm just not ready to make that push yet. If that thing's coming back, and our stage 3B is going to kill anyone with a willpower of 0, and so we cannot have that out. I guess the other thought is we just start clearing this. We'll be questing for 1, 4 if we start discarding cards, so that'd be 5, 8, 9. Then at that point, I would bring in Gandalf, take a couple of trials, but we could get there. We get Snowborn Scout, that would get us 1. We'll hang out for a couple of turns, see what we draw, and then we'll slowly start making that push there. But I don't think that I want to make that. I'm not quite set up yet. I need Faramir. Faramir in this game, I think, is over. So, with that being said, do we risk a Mountain Ward coming in and attacking? I think so. I think we do. Right? If we risk the Mountain Ward, we can defend with the Northern Tracker and probably won't kill it. If it does, then teach their own. It doesn't matter if that Northern Tracker dies, and then that would kill but we need the shadow card. It wouldn't kill it if we don't draw a shadow card, so we go back. So I mean, regardless, we'd be fine. If it does draw a shadow card, I think it dies. I think it dies. So but it would clear it, which would be nice. Okay, let's make the call after we reveal some stuff. So we've got need to take this down. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and we've got 5, 9 in the nine out there. So we'll go Eowyn for 4. And we're actually not going to quest with this Northern Tracker, so that will be at 12 to 9. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with that. I hate the wargs. They're so like... The other thing that I was thinking about running was Dune here, and I think that actually may work well, where you can snipe guys, or snipe things in the staging area for +1. So he could be swinging for 3, put Dune and Dine mark on him, so he's swinging for a bunch, and he can just pick things off in the staging area. That hurts the resource generation on your spirit, but you can run Song of Travel, so that's another thought there. Okay, so we've got 12. I'm gonna go ahead and quest here. We'll spend the 1 resource to ready him to go up to 4 more. So that's 16, and we have got 9 in the staging area. We'll flip. We've got a Warg's Lair, so search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Mountain Warg and add it to the staging area. Boo! Do we have any more in here? No, we don't. We killed them all. So Mountain Warg comes in. Gross. Okay, so we quested for 16. We've got 5, 9, 12. So 4 gets placed onto here. Actually, no, shoot. Forget that. I'm going to spend 1 to test of will that, and we are not going to bring in that Mountain Warg. So that's just going to stay there. Forget that. So that puts 6 on the main, right? So 16 to 10. 5, 10, yeah. So 6 goes onto the main. Shuffle the warg back into the deck. The warg came from the discard pile. There wasn't a warg in the encounter deck, so I had to pull it from the discard pile. And so, no, never be sorry. I miss way too many things when I'm doing these streams, so I always appreciate it when people call me out. So, okay, we're gonna travel here. That will help us draw a couple cards, and we'll engage this warg. The warg is going to. I would have not exhausted the injured one, although I don't think it really matters. The Mountain Warg is going to attack for 4. Northern Tracker is going to defend for 2, so 2. And then the shadow effect: defending player must discard 2 resources from each hero he controls. Okay, well, not horrible, but we do get a warg out of here now. And we'll swing and kill the warg. No! It has 6. I missed it. I missed my math. Oh, that's frustrating. That's super frustrating. Shoot. Okay, well, warg gets 4 damage. Or 3 damage. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. I hate that. Shoot. Already. Oh man, I can't believe I did that. Cannot believe I did that. It's a stumpy sword thing he has. Yeah, it is. We'll draw. Hey, there's a Snowborn Scout. That'll come in handy later. So we've got 24 as our total threat. I cannot believe I miscalculated that. That's so dumb. I cannot believe that. Alrighty, so I guess question. So here on 3B, it says characters are discarded from play if their willpower is ever 0. Okay, so I think this works. I would play Snowborn Scout, he would activate his. He enters play, place the progress token, then he would get discarded. Is that correct, or do I not get to take advantage of his ability? Actually, that's going to be a nice target for a defense here anyways. So I may go ahead and do that. I forgot to give money out. Everyone gets a little bit of money. My guess is the willpower reducing thing is a constant effect, so it takes priority. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just Snowborn Scout. Now we'll place 1 here onto the Warg layer. Then we'll do some questing. What is Snowborn Scout? It says after Snowborn Scout enters play, choose a location, place 1 progress location, or place 1 progress token on that location. The response says when it enters play, it would enter play before losing willpower, right? It has a constant 0 willpower. That's the problem. So I think like we'll be able to stand and fight it, but I think I want it out here for as a defender anyways. So we'll it'll be good to know, but I think that I want it over here as a defender. So let's go ahead and take our quest down. We'll do this. So we got 2, 4, so that takes us to 6. We're going to spend the resource to ready Aragorn. You will lose all the trackers and guide when you advance. That's only if that's only if they quest. So it's this says while it's the active location, questing characters get -1. So if I don't quest with them, then they're fine. I need to watch out for snowstorms, but yeah. So that's why I needed the Faramir. I'm getting to where there's not there. The other thing, actually, I made Gandalf for to draw cards at this point to try and get what I need. I don't have enough money to Gandalf right now, but next turn I make Gandalf to draw cards and then have him defend a warg and then, or not defend, or do something. The willpower thing from the active location, when this is the active location, it's only when they're questing. However, Snowborn Scout has a constant willpower of 0. So he automatically fulfills not having, he automatically is 0 willpower. So he would get discarded even if he's not questing. So I have Lorien Guide, so I'm going to be able to clear this Warg layer actually. So we'll Lorien Guide 2 here. So that leaves play, and I get to draw a card. There's another Bofur. Gross. So we are questing for 2 more. So 2, 4, 10, or 8. We've got 2, 4, 7 out here. So we're not going to spend the resource here to ready, because we'll be able to swing back and kill the warg with just these guys and save the resource. So Arwen or Eowyn's questing to bring us up to 12. So 12 to 7. Feel pretty confident about that. We'll reveal the Durmhill Stair. So travel, reshuffle all locations in the discard pile on victory display back into the encounter deck. If you reshuffled at least 2 locations, reduce each player threat by 11. Discard all copies of Freezing Cold from play. Whoa. And victory 1. Reducing my threat by 11. Discarded from play, so first it'll enter play, trigger, response, and then believe. Oh Lord. Reducing my threat by 11 is really tempting, but I need 5 victory points to win. I'm just going to take care of it with the Northern Tracker. I don't think that it's worth that. So we went 12 to 5, 9. So we placed 3 on the main. Ooh, getting pretty close. So that's 8, 9. Not going to engage, not going to travel. Warg is going to attack the Snowborn Scout. So it's going to be a 4, no shadow. So he goes back up. Bummer. And Snowborn dies. Can't believe I did the math wrong on that. Yeah. We're ready. Pass out money. And draw a card. Raise my threat by 1. Hey. Love that pull. Love that pull. Okay. Oh. Oh man, I love seeing that. I love seeing that. Faramir is coming into play. We are going to be questing like nobody's business. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Oh man. Okay. So at this point, yeah, we're gonna go 4 to put Faramir into play. Oh man, I love to see it. Northern Tracker really messes with this quest. Unfortunately, it's probably already designed before the core set came out and saw how busted he was. Yeah, that's too bad. Show me some Faramir quality. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, that. Oh man, I love seeing that pull. We'll probably use Gandalf once we move on. We'll move on this round because we just got some dumb questing abilities. So I guess like question on timing. So when this comes back into play, that will be after we progress on from the main scheme. That does not that doesn't make all the characters that are currently questing, do they automatically get discarded if I do that? I guess it doesn't matter because I have Faramir. Never mind. So we'll exhaust Faramir. I have anything else that I want to do with my life? Probably not. We'll exhaust Faramir. Faramir's so good. Okay, so we'll go 4. My threat is at 25. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Arwen will be 3, so 14. We'll give a resource over here to Aragorn. Aragorn will be I don't need to exhaust Aragorn. So 14 plus 5 for Eowyn is 19. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. And so we're plus 8. We need 3. There aren't any 5s, so we'll be fine. The only bad thing is if we flip a treachery. I really need a. Okay, so what do we got? When revealed, return the top 2 snow cards from the encounter deck discard pile to the top of the encounter deck. Okay, so we've got Freezing Cold and Snowstorm. So I would assume that Freezing Cold goes like first, or Like, I don't know how this happens. It was like this. So do they get flipped or do they go like here, or is it a choice? Snowstorm, no, that's the -1 willpower. That is the -1 willpower. So okay, so we'll go there. Snowstorm will be first. That goes over there. So we did way more. So this moves on. Okay. So the mountain peaks. The mountain peaks are almost in reach, but the swirling snow makes it difficult to see, and your strength begins to drain away with daunting final push to the pinnacle. Sorry, where are we? We just put Snowstorm back on the top of the deck, so it's gonna be a rough little ride here for a second. And then when revealed, shuffle all copies of Snowstorm in the encounter discard pile back into the encounter deck. Oh, we get to shuffle it though, so that's nice. I think that was the only one that was in there. Yep. Characters are discarded. Okay, there it is. I was like, where is that? I like missed where it was. Okay, so characters are discarded from play if their willpower is over 0. Players cannot defeat the stage unless they have 5 victory points in up there. So we got 2. Once we get this, that'll be enough. Okay, we will stand everybody up. Actually, I think when revealed, shuffle all copies of Snowstorm in the encounter discard pile back into the encounter deck. So do I not shuffle then? But there was 0. 0 in here. So do I not shuffle or do I still shuffle? Unexpected courage. This kind of matters, so I'm hoping that we got an answer. Snowstorm, no Snowstorm are in the discard pile, and it says shuffle all the copies back in. Yeah, sorry. So when revealed, shuffle all copies of Snowstorm in the encounter discard pile back into the encounter deck. So I think that if there's none, you don't shuffle, right? You wouldn't shuffle, and we're just gonna have to deal with it, which is really frustrating because that's what put it back in there. Yeah, so we just have the one on here on the top. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking, everybody. I think you don't shuffle. I don't think you shuffle. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, so we are going to we're gonna spend 5. Oh shoot. Yeah, we'll spend 5 to put Gandalf into play. We'll draw 3 cards. Unexpected Courage, Hasty Stroke, and a Northern Tracker. Shoot. Okay. We will exhaust Faramir to give everyone +1. We're just saying shuffle a lot, and I didn't want to stop. Cupid shuffle, love it. Nothing to shuffle, Cupid shuffle. Let's do it. Okay, so Faramir, we're exhausting Faramir to give everyone +1. So we can quest with anybody that has 2 or higher. Because we're going to get -2. So -1, snowstorm's going to be -1. So we can quest with anybody with, that'll take us down to 1 each. So Faramir will be at -1, so he'll still be safe because he's not a questing character. So we will quest with Gandalf for 4. Okay. So 2, 3, 4. Bofur for 2. Arwen for 2. Eowyn for 4. Aragorn for 4. And it's going to be -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll just go ahead and take that off because we know it's coming. So we're down to 10. And we've got 4, 8, 11 in the victory display. I really don't want to go up by 3. So we'll toss. I don't think we need unexpected courages here. We don't have any money. We'll toss a Bofur. So we'll go up to 11. So we're even on quest points. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine because we know it's coming. And this is why I wanted Eleanor. Arwen gives a resource to 1 hero. You're right. Thank you. I'm going to give it to Aragorn. Thank you. And so -1 until the end of the phase. So we counted up 11 to 11, so we're good. We're ready. And we will stand everybody up. Okay. We know the next one is like the freezing cold thing. Just another unexpected courage. One unexpected courage is right now. So we got 2. We've got 1. I could have tossed Celebrian Stone. But now we know that we're going to get them. Whatever the attachment is like, I think it's Eowyn -2. And so we'll be able to, or we'll attach it to a hero. And it'll be -2. So the freezing cold or whatever. So we can count that into what we need to. So let's we'll spend 3 to place another Lorien guide out there. And let's do some questing. Let's take this down. I was happy that we were able to do that. So we're going to exhaust Faramir to give everyone +1. And so this will be 3. I'm just going to go ahead and take this into account 3, and we'll go ahead and place 3 here on the active location. We know that we're going up against 11. And so if we can get 17, then we're golden. So +2, we'll place 2 here. +2, +2, we'll give Aragorn the resource. So we're at 9 +4, so 13 +4 is 17. So we're 1 off, which is a little frustrating, but not the end of the world. We'll toss a Celebrian Stone to go up to 18. So we'll be 1 short, but that's fine. Okay, so yeah, so we'll flip this. So when revealed, the first player attaches this card to a hero he controls count as condition attachment. Attached hero gets -2 willpower and cannot commit to a quest. If freezing hero has more than 1 copy of freezing cold attached, discard attached hero from play. I actually didn't realize that it was could not commit to a quest, but so that's a little not good. So I think actually at this point, we're going to put it on Aragorn. Because he can still attack. So, okay. Oh, man. Attach Aragorn? Yeah. Okay, so that takes us down 2, so 16. We've got 5. Just making sure I did my math right. Plus 6, 11. Oh, I think I did my math wrong. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 16. No, so 5 go on here. So we're at 8. Okay. We will ready. And draw a card. Ancient, Matin. Man, I am dreading pulling a snowstorm right now. Oh my goodness. If I pull a snowstorm, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad. Actually, no, because I'm gonna clear this with Lorien Guides. So that'll be out because that's after it commits to a quest, you place it, and so that's before staging. And so snowstorm is only -1, and so we'll be fine. Cool. Okay. So we need to spend money. How many victory points in the victory display? We got 2, and once this goes in, it'll be 3. Or it'll be 5 total. And so because we've got this mountain in play or over here, so there's 2, and then Cartahas is 3. So okay, so let's spend 1 to play Ancient Matin here. Yeah. The other thing is I could Snowborn Scout it, but I don't really actually think that that's it's we're good. We're fine. We're rocking and rolling, everyone. We'll exhaust here to give everyone +1. Oops. Gonna take our quest points all the way down. So we will go 2, 4, 6 because that kills this. Ancient Matin works, so we get to draw 3. There's a Galadriel's Greeting, which is there's a sneak attack. Where's my Gandalf? And then another Faramir, so that's fine. Okay. So we're at 6. We'll go 4 more, which will clear this. Oh, victory. We now have 6 in the victory display. No more -1 whip out. Yeah. And so I've been counting it as if that was already gone. So so 10, 13 plus 3 is 16, 21, and we've got 5, 9. So okay, so 21 to 9 will flip. We've got Black Urks. So when revealed, the first player must choose and discard an attachment from a quest and character fable. Get rid of this Dunedain mark. So that's 11. So we place 10 here on the active. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 8, 10. No questing character. Okay, cool. So thank you. I just always assume Aragorn was questing. So he's been questing all game. So there is no attachment that can be done to. So we're good. We will ready. Increase threat by 1. So that goes up to 27. We'll pass out some resources. We'll draw a card. Hey, there's Steward of Gondor. That's what we needed, right? I never gave. Actually, I think I gave. This needs to be over here. I gave the resource from Arwen to Aragorn, so that needs to be on Eowyn. Okay. Let's last round. Okay. God, I hope so. I'm thinking that like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 16, 21. I don't think that there's anything that can mess with me at this point. So I think we're probably good. I'm gonna just to be absolutely safe, I'm going to spend 3 to play a Galadrium's to take me down 6. Oops, that's one too many. And let's go. So Faramir. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 16. Oh, my count is messed up. Okay, so 15, 16. Arwen is 21, and we got to discard if we need it. So 21 to 5, 16 in the staging area. That's actually more than I thought. That's actually more than I realized. Okay, so we'll reveal, exhaust each ready character, and if this is the quest phase, commit them to the quest, which takes precedence. I guess it doesn't matter, right? That's game. Regardless, if that, we don't count the willpower, so we're 16 to 21, we place 5, that's game. 1 resource from Arwen, yeah, so that's over there. So yeah, that was the Redhorn gate. So I'm super happy that we got through it. That was a lot of fun. That was tense throughout. This was a little bit longer of a Lord of the Rings stream, and so I appreciate everyone hanging out. And yeah, 2 heroes, got the 2-hero victory. We lost the useless hero really soon, and I guess it kind of settles who Aragorn's ending up with, right? Grads, cool, well done. Even with just 2 heroes, that was exciting. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, I appreciate it. Good deck build, man. I appreciate it. So if you want to see the deck, it's going to be built on RingsDB, and we'll throw it up on the in the YouTube comments. So thank you all. I love this game. I can't get over it. That's a tough one to win blind. Great job. I appreciate it. Thank you. It was a blast. This game is a blast. For over the misty mountains cold to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break the day and seek pale enchanted gold. Yeah, Thorn and Company. Let's go. Me too. I love it. Poor Eleanor. It's true though. That was just a lot of fun. More so than I think any of the other games, Lord of the Rings just, when I say other games, it's Arkham and Marvel. Lord of the Rings just provides such satisfaction whenever you are able to pull out that victory. It's you feel so good, and oh man, I could not have done it without you. I appreciate all the strategy tips, helping me remember all the rules. I super appreciate it. That was a blast. That was a ton of fun. So, yeah. So that was that was the Redhorn Gate. We will be back next Monday with the next one in the cycle. I don't quite remember what it is right now, but we will be back. I'm really excited for that. So we actually have a surprise stream. So if anyone isn't in Nelson's Discord, you should join 100%. Please join the Discord. We're having a lot of fun. I want to be careful with what I say because Jason and I are talking about it on Wednesday, but we've got some plans coming up. So get into the Discord, because we got some exciting stuff coming up. So I'll leave that with the teaser, but definitely come hang out. We get a lot of advice, a lot of fun discussion going on. It's all about living card games. So, I mean, if you love any of these games, you're gonna have a blast in the Discord. What was I saying? We have a surprise stream tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna be streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. And so I think the stream is going to be around an hour, maybe a little bit longer. So we're not going to run into Jason's stream at all, D20 stream at all. But we're going to be streaming a game called World Breaker. So it's a living card game that's kind of built off of Arkham/Netrunner, and I'm playing it with the designer. And so the game is not yet published, but we're going to do some streaming to see the game. It's a competitive LCG. I think it's an LCG and maybe a TCG. I don't quite remember. We'll go over all those details tomorrow at 6 p.m. But we'll do kind of a quick teach, and then we'll be playing. I'll be facing off against the designer, and hopefully we win. Hopefully, I say we as in like, I assume it's me and all of y'all versus the designer. But so yeah, World Breaker tomorrow at 6 p.m. That's what we're doing. It should be about an hour and a half, and then Jason's gonna be streaming at 8:30, and so making sure we're not running into that. But really excited to do that. So yep. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And I really look forward to next week. I always say that, my favorite LCG is the one that I'm playing. And so really excited, and we will, we'll be back. We'll be back. Excellent. See you, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Anyone new, thank you all for joining the stream. All the veterans, thank you all for joining. Have a great night. See you later. Peace.